For me, music is really an escape. I'm just like Superman. I'm like Superman and Clark Kent. On my day to day, you see me outside. I'm just, introverted. I won't be the life of the party.
Billy, 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 Billy.
My persona as Lady Donli is really sort of an escape from my persona as who I am outside of this. Music really has the ability to move you. I feel like I am where I am destined to be. It feels like destiny in motion. I give everything that I have.
Don't question my ability. I'm a young woman with agility. I best that you'll ever see. But you question my ability. But I question my ability when I'm rolling with the crew with the MVPs. Real bad woman with an LLV. Why the BBC wanna broadcast me? Take a look at me.
I performed 2 songs today. One is called My Ability, and the other one is called Cash. The process of recording analog was very interesting. This is my first time. I think I've only seen analog on like old like films, or when you're watching like old documentaries of like some of your favorite artists, they were talking about how they used to record on analog. So I'm just really grateful that I get to experience this dimension of music, because the older you get and the more technology becomes advanced, we kind of shoebox ourselves as artists. So most of us are recording in our homes, in our bedrooms, because it's cheaper and it's convenient. So it's nice to be able to get an experience like this that I probably wouldn't have had a chance to do if not for this session.
I think we can do 3 take on the tape. Okay. After we have to choose on the 3 take.
Which one is the best? Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes first one, second one, good feeling. It's okay. Only feeling, only enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you look at me, my sweat into my feet. Never ever feel no need to get asleep. Putting you men down for you to notice me. Wanna live my life with love and dignity. You don't question my ability. I'm a young woman with agility.
I think with analog, I feel more pressure not to mess it up. When you're recording, the normal way, you have unlimited takes. You can record forever, But with this, it's like, okay, we're recording, there's 3 takes, there's this amount of time on this tape. So you have to be like, okay, cool. I want to get this right as soon as possible. And it gives you a lot more conviction when you're singing, when you're having to approach the record, because it feels like your last shot, It feels like you're performing in front of the label head and they're like, okay, this is your one shot. You have it now or you go home. It feels more organic, It's not as processed as what, we're used to now these days. So it's like, okay, what I have is what I give. And it is definitely like performing on stage, because a lot of times on stage as well, you give exactly what you have. And that's why people judge artists by how good, they see them on stage, because they're like, okay, now I can hear you without all the processing. This is who you are, this is how you carry yourself. So I think in that way it's the same where with my new album, one of the things I really wanted to do was experiment as much as possible, because I was feeling really caged, in terms of people expecting me to make a specific type of sound. With my debut album, it was very much rooted in African nostalgia. I wanted to show people that there was more to African music than Afro pop. I wanted to go back to the roots and really tap into the idea that African music can be really vast and really throw back to the older generation of music, give people a sound that felt really nostalgic. But with my new album, I wanted to express myself as much as possible, doing a little bit of funk, doing a little bit of rock, putting some dancehall in it, all the genres of music that have inspired me into becoming Lady Donli. So I talk about confidence building, I talk about women empowerment, leadership failures in Nigeria, my country. I feel like the older I get, the more aware I become of my surroundings, and the more aware I become of the issues that we are facing in society.
Yes.
Popular.
Yes.
The most popular mic now.
This song we're about to play for you today. Now, this is a manifestation anthem. It is a spiritual song. If you wanna make money, sing along. Okay. Now me they do. 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 See, play my rules and it's up. I gotta get you one time. Let's go. I'm addicted to cash. Now me they do. See, play by my rules and it's up. I gotta get you 2 times. Let's go. I'm addicted to cash.
So I definitely want my music to be music that people can listen to and introspect a little bit. You know, you can listen to it and have fun, but you can also think to yourself, okay, she's saying some real things in the music, you know, and that's really what I want. Because as I said, music is very spiritual in the way that it can really impact lives. I definitely want to make sure that I'm making music that when it gets to the target audience, they are listening to it and sitting with it and getting inspired and getting motivated to make a change in their life, you know, or getting motivated to just feel better about who they are. I think it's super important to, you know, to impact people as best as you can, as positively as you can with the music. I think definitely I don't like the idea of genres anymore, you know, because it limits you. And I don't want to feel limited as an artist. I want to create as much as possible and, you know, swim in different genres until I find something that makes me feel whole, that makes me feel complete as a musician.
I'm addicted to cash. Why don't you let me judge? Why don't you let me judge? Why don't you let me judge? I'm addicted to cash.
The third one is more diverse.
Yes.
But there's less energy on the diverse. Jamming has been great. You know, the energy throughout today has been good. Very professional team, very professional musicians, and I'm good. I'm buzzing.